Say what up, Dolph.
Yo,
Dolph right now,
and
he gaming right now, playing Dead by Daylight.
Daddy Duff in the building, aka Sir Dartholomew, aka drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was Darth.
Mm,
Um,
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, my brother. All right. How's it going over there in the DBD?
it's a bit stressful, but
I,
I will
I
survive.
can I can
I'm,
see. I can see. It's very stressful.
I'm breaking free. I'm breaking free. I ain't your slave. I'm not your slave, woman. I'm not your slave,
Oh,
woman.
oh, oh! Not the slave was
Why would you
crazy.
ever think I'd be your slave?
Nah, that's crazy.
Eehee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I would never be your slave.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm breaking free again. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
I'm
I feel it. I
breaking
feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I
free.
feel it. No. Ah. Oh no. Damn. So close. F you, lady. This game's honestly a dud. But what's the topic today? What's the topic?
Um, well, it's a
Or
test
you want me
stream,
to
so
look up some stuff?
we could talk about anything. To be honest with you, bro,
I'm gonna see what's
this
popping
is
on
just to
Twitter
see
right
how it
now.
look. You feel me?
Let's see what the most searched things on Twitter is right now.
Ah, shit. He went to the most search things. Look, mind you, we on YouTube, so be mindful of what you say, my brother.
Fuck. Oh yeah, I got you. All right now. Ooh, got him.
I had the wrong controller playing Call of Duty. What is wrong with me, bro? What is wrong with me?
Ah!
What you good over there, my brother? I hear you screaming for your life.
I'm having a moment. Ah! No! Oh, that was such a rookie mistake.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be too worried about looking up on Twitter because you about to die. And I just
Yo, well,
died.
I'll have time
I
because I'm
didn't do
about to die.
I ain't do much better, bro. I didn't do much better. I did not do much better. Trust me. It's awful over here.
So fucking close. So fucking close. Yeah, I'm gonna die anyway. This team is a dud. I ain't gonna hold you. They were fun to play with though.
Were they?
Yeah,
Were they fun to play with if you died, huh?
yeah.
Listen, I ain't no
Sometimes
better.
it's more
I ain't
about
gonna lie
just.
to you.
I'll be honest. Sometimes it's more just about
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't much
the
better.
adventure than actually catching the dub. That time I was just having fun because I wasn't focused on winning. I was just trying to get my task done, which was stun or blind the killer twice.
It's the adventure.
All right.
It's the adventure, he
Let's
says.
see. These are all the trending topics going on right now.
Oh man.
Let's see. Spider-Man 2. That's something right here.
That's
Let's see what they're talking about.
that's trending right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see if there's anything interesting that they're talking about.
Gotcha, bitch. I gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. I want to kill you too, Stuart. Come here, Stuart. Come here, Stuart. Oh, you almost killed me. But I'm not gonna die yet, Stuart.
Okay, there's nothing really interesting in there. All right. What else they got? No hard
Yo, it's
feelings.
crazy.
What the hell is this?
Ah man. So what are you talking about?
Oh, the movie. Oh yeah.
What about the movie? It's trending,
Let's
but
see.
why is it trending?
Trying to find out right now.
You thought you was gonna run away from me, boy? You thought you was gonna get away from me, kid? Huh? Huh, kid? Huh, kid? You
Well,
thought this was?
we got one lady talking about Jennifer Lawrence absolutely brought the heat in No Hard Feelings the movie, and it's like a short video clip of her shaking it in front of the virgin kid that she's supposed to be seducing. For
Oh,
those who don't know, No Hard Feelings is basically a movie. It's like a rom-com, I guess. Is it a rom-com? I would consider it a rom-com. I mean, it's basically it's like a doofy kid that never really got laid. The girl needed money. The parents said they'll pay her if they date her son, and then she was trying to figure out like, do you mean date or do you mean date if you know what I mean? But we on YouTube, so we gonna keep it PG. So yeah, yeah. So in the midst of that, her trying to seduce him, it's all new to him and weird to him. So he's reacting very oddly, which makes that's what makes the movie funny. And then so she's like shaking it in front of him. He just sitting there staring at it like, oh wow, like
oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah. I mean, movie's going movie. Uh, trying to find something interesting.
Oh my gosh, we winning, but I'm barely doing a
Yeah,
damn thing.
1 second.
And I'm telling you, what's the next topic? Hmm? Oh, you told me 1 second.
Yeah.
Of course, you was in the cut. Of course, you was
On
in
the
the
topic
cut.
of like comic books and stuff, people are giving their like 2023 rankings. This guy just gave his rankings, his MCU and DCEU rankings in one.
Oh,
So
he did
starting from
DCAU
his
too.
bottom, yeah. So starting, it's 1 to 11. So 11 coming in at number 11 is Secret Invasion, which was the Nick Fury one.
Mm,
I actually
yeah.
enjoyed Secret Invasion. That ending was type crazy because they low key like overly powered what's her name? That scroll girl. They overly powered her, which was type wild, but I'm like, I get they were trying to do a super scroll thing, but I'm like they could have did it in a certain realm where it wasn't overly OP, but still pretty tough.
Mm.
Like instead of them if I would have did anything differently, I would have made made it so that the scrolls didn't just I know in the comics that the scrolls can just adapt multiple powers and all that, but for this in this case, since it's the MCU and like you can't overly OP any character to be honest, because it for storyline purposes, I would just make it so it's only one, so they get one power per scroll. Whoever actually did the went through the process of getting the powers because it was like a whole process to get the powers.
Well,
So
and yeah, the,
that's how I would have fixed that little situation. Other than that, I felt like the story was fine. I love the segment with Sam Jackson and the lady that plays his wife. She was also a scroll, but she took on the face of like some doctor that died of like illness or some shit. And like that whole scene, them talking about the shit with the two pistols aimed at each other, I was like, oh, this this is the moment. But yeah, you were saying?
I said I will put it at the bottom too, just for the simple fact is it from what everybody talked it up to be, it's supposed to be like what we've been waiting for. It wasn't as
Yeah,
good
yeah.
because
It,
this was the most
I
pushed
could agree
show.
with that.
It was the most pushed
Yeah,
show
no, I was ready for
during
some like
COVID. Right, right. Me too.
yeah.
Me fucking too. But continue.
Um, number 10 is Ant-Man Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Let me not disrespect the Wasps, you already know. Um, I don't think it. He put it at 10. What I'm looking at the rest of them, I think it could go higher, but I'll hold my thoughts on that.
So I hold
Shout
my
out to
thoughts on
the.
that.
As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say. I'm gonna hold my thoughts on that.
Yo, I'm just dying like a bitch right now.
At number 9 is Shazam 2. I didn't watch.
Hmm.
I'll be honest. I did not watch Shazam 1 or 2. Reason being is because for those who don't know, I am a DC fan more than I am a Marvel fan. I got mad love for Marvel. I have no discrepancy with how the MCU has been running its shit. It is what it is. They were hitting shit. Now it's a bit of hit or miss, but I'm like you can't. Even Steph Curry misses, and he's still a great shooter. So, um, what I will say is this: I felt like Shazam won based on just the trailer alone, and then the bits that I did see because I was working at the movie theater when that movie came out. It very much just it was. I felt like they used the DC they used the DC organs. I mean the MCU blueprint DC title. That's what it felt like. And I just couldn't get behind it because I felt personally how I feel like the MCU can be more playful because that's where they tend to go. Like it's sad or serious, then it gets playful for a little bit, then it gets serious again.
Mm-hmm.
They could
Mm-hmm.
keep that
Mm-hmm.
blueprint. I was hoping that DC kind of stuck to like went more the Zack Snyder route, even though certain people didn't like certain things. Reason
Right.
being is because it just had a more serious tone. So I'm like, I feel like that's what it would what really separated. They're trying to get with the program where they should be separating from the program because what works for you might not work for this person. So it's just like,
Right.
but
Right.
fans are gonna complain, which opens up a bigger topic if you really want to talk about is that how much should movies adapt comics to live action movies? And
Right.
if you ask me, someone that watched more media then got into comics, I would say, um, I would say they should touch on certain things, but I don't think they should outright adapt. Reason being is not because I think doing that would necessarily be wrong, but in the same light, I also feel that like there needs to be room for the writers and the director to be a bit creative. And I'm not saying go outside of the box, but be able to kind of create their own little story with good touches on certain good things from the comics itself. And I think that's what makes a good movie because it's just like you know, like a lot of people love the first Black Panther movie. That wasn't comic accurate, but it was just like where they did the nice touches on certain things from it. I felt like really played a good part into it as well as a good written story. But it's just like that freedom of being able to write, I feel like gets tighter and tighter for people because they're just like, oh, but Black Panther's like this in the story. Oh, but Hulk is like this in the stories, and I'm just like, bro, we don't have to well, not we. I'm saying we like I'm involved. They don't have to do that because it's just like they should be able to be a bit creative with it because it's just like that. Technically speaking, those stories are already been told. Yeah, it'd be dope to see that come to
Mm-hmm.
life. But I'm like, you're also talking about things that would make it damn near hard to bring back down. Like people want to see the world. What's that shit? The Berserker Hulk. Seeing
Oh,
Berserker Hulk
I can't wait.
in the MCU, that who every
I
character
would
has to have
cry.
somebody.
I would
It would be
cry.
beautiful. It would be beautiful, but every character has to have something or someone
I
to
would
stop it.
legit cry.
Who's gonna stop that nigga? And shout out, shout out to I'm gonna just give a shout out right now. Shout out to, since we're on YouTube, shout out to Comic Storian. If
Yeah.
when I can't, my money be tight sometimes. So when I can't afford comics and I want to know about certain editions and
I
stuff,
go to
I go to
Comic
his page
Storian.
and he'll break down the whole story for me, and I don't have to spend a dollar. So comic story, and you are appreciated. And this is where, like, if I didn't read it myself or I have a hard copy myself, I go straight to that guy. So for those whoever listens to this, go to that guy. But yeah, there's just certain adaptations I feel and certain characters that it would be
Too
dope to
OP.
see, but it's just like it would be, yeah, it's too, you can't have like people have to realize that's why to a certain degree certain people love the Spawn movie and then certain people hated it. Specifically the creator, he had an issue with how the movie came out, but what he doesn't realize is that certain things in comics just doesn't translate well to actual film and movies, and it's just like no one wants to have that conversation. So then you have flustered fans that don't understand, and then you have flustered filmmakers, producers, writers, and stuff that also don't understand because they're not having that conversation. There's that disconnect, and I'm just like, I feel like being one of the few that actually understand that. That's why I don't really have heavy complaints about most of the stuff that comes out. Like Secret Wars had its flaws, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, I did enjoy it.
Oh, I fucked with
And
Secret
I
Wars.
stand on that. Most projects that people hate, I enjoy personally. I just because I'm not expecting them to be that precise,
I
and I
fuck
never
with
will.
Secret Wars. It's just as big as they talk the shit, it was not as
Did I say
good as
Secret
what
Wars? I
they
meant to say
talk.
Invasion. My fault.
Yeah,
Secret
Secret
Wars didn't come
Invasion.
out yet.
Secret Invasion.
And that watch when Secret Wars come out, I bet that movie's gonna be fucking amazing. But people are gonna still find a reason to shit on it because I gotta stop cursing. I forgot YouTube is way sensitive with the
Get
cursing.
shit on.
Um, it's gonna be amazing because um, but because it's not going to adapt as well as the Secret Wars comic was, as popular as the Secret Wars comic is, that movie's not
Get
going to
shit
hold.
on.
Let's be logical right now. That movie's not going to hold weight to what that comic was, and it's just like people have to understand that and low key respect it. They're gonna give us some good shit. Ah, God, stop cursing. God, stop cursing. But they're gonna it's gonna be a bit different, and people have to accept the different. You know what I mean?
Yo, I
And
know
yeah,
what you mean, bro.
I feel like
Get
there's a bit
shit
delay.
on.
I feel like there's like a bit of delay between when I say something and then you responding to what I'm saying, but we'll figure that out.
We'll cross that
Um,
road when we get there, right?
yep. Um, but yeah, let's continue with the list. Oh yeah, happy New Year's Eve to those who celebrate, even though technically the New Year's don't take place until
Talk
spring.
about it.
Cause why
Talk
would that
about
be
it.
the New Year's? That's when everything that's the rebirth season. Spring is like the rebirth season. We're still in the
Talk about it.
maybe the center, not even the center of winter yet, and we're already doing New Year's. It doesn't make sense, but I digress. Oh, where'd the list go? Oh no,
Right now,
wait,
I'm getting.
found it. Got it.
You
No,
got
no,
it. You got it. Get shit
Wait,
on. We're losing badly,
wait.
but I'm at the top of the leaderboard. You know what we be on. You know what I'm saying, my brother? I'll be on. Get shit on time. Get shit on. Get shit on. That was a triple
Oh,
killer back to back. Come on, come on,
this shit
come
really
on,
crashed.
come on, come on. Fuck with me. And you were laying on the fucking floor.
Okay. Good thing this is a good, decent test run because now I learned from my mistakes. Next time I scroll on Twitter, I'm gonna either have to like the post or save the post. So then, if any weird thing happens when I go on a rant, I can get back to the post. Oh, I think I know one way to find it.
Yeah, find it, please, because I almost cursed somebody out. We down
Yep.
by 18. Hey, yo, nobody gonna get that sniper over there? He just sitting there. He just fucking sitting there. Sorry, I'm a fucking nigga. Nope, 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 nope. That was cute. That was cute. That was really cute. That was really cute. He got dotted, nigga. Get shit on. Get shit on. Next topic. Oh,
Okay, so
how you feel about Uncrustables?
I used to eat them, but I actually had to go get like a test taken to see if I'm allergic to peanuts now. Unfortunately, which is sad because I'm actually a person that loves Reese's Pieces and I haven't eaten one in so long. But I haven't had the time to do it because I've been having issues with insurance. But this is America, so we already know what that means.
America and
But
insurance.
back when I could eat them, I loved them. I got put onto them when I used to work at Home Depot, and I got put onto them there because they had a vending machine with them in there. I'm like, what the fuck are these? And it said peanut butter jelly. I was just like, ain't no way that shit peanut butter and jelly. I just like, I got a dollar, put the dollar machine, I bust that thing open. I'm like, oh, and it wasn't overbearing, not too much peanut butter, not too much jelly. I'm like, oh, and
Did
it's like
did,
perfectly
did you
just
did you get a chance to have the strawberry version?
nah.
Oh, my brother.
By the time I found out about strawberry, I already had like a weird allergic reaction from eating like this peanut butter ice cream combination from Cold Stone. And
Oh,
now the
right, right.
question
I
is,
remember. I remember.
yeah, I don't know if it was a cross contamination thing and maybe I got
I think.
allergic to something like that. Because
I
I'm
think it
like,
might have
I've
been that.
never been allergic to peanut. I'm like, I've been eating peanuts for too long for it to actually kick in now and be like, yeah, we gonna
I
get
mean,
swallowed
bro,
up next.
I'm allergic to peaches, and I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah,
Make it
but
make sense.
were
Make
you
it make
allergic to peaches
sense.
when you were younger or it grew in you?
No, I've been
Oh,
eating
okay.
peaches my whole life, gang.
Okay, that delay definitely isn't there anymore. That's good because you're responding faster now. But
Get shit on.
I know you can get like allergies when
Get
you get
shit
older.
on.
I just hope that's not the case because I love peanut butter in general. So I'm just like,
Me
damn, bro,
too.
I can't eat peanut butter no more. I'm
Me
like,
too.
it'd be different if it be something I don't really eat like that. But I'm like, damn, man, Reese's peanut butter jelly, bro. Like I grew up on peanut butter. I'm like, peanut
Nah, I
butter
definitely
jelly
went
saved a nigga
dumb.
life, bro.
Definitely just went dumb.
It's
24
all
kills.
it's all about trying, my boy. Even if the rest of the team let you down.
Nah, we definitely got
Um,
fucked up.
okay, I couldn't find the original list, but this other guy basically had the same ones on the list, so
Okay, okay, okay.
they're in the same order, which is hilarious. Uh, Number 8 is Blue Beetle. I said Blue
I
Beetle,
didn't see it.
which should be higher on this list.
I didn't see it.
Blue Beetle, I got to see Blue Beetle. It was
So
honestly a
you
good
got to see
movie.
Blue Beetle, and
Unfortunately,
but did
the
you got to see Blue
what
Beetle, but didn't see fucking? Oh, you got to be kidding me!
Shazam?
You got to be kidding me! And you're a DC guy? That's crazy. That's
The
crazy.
reason, but I explained why I didn't see Shazam. It's not that I
I
was
know.
against the character, but it was just like I felt like that Marvel blueprint was all over it. Like it was like leaking Marvel blueprint. I don't know
It
why I can't
definitely
say blue right
was.
now. La la la.
It
So
definitely was.
um with Blue Beetle, it had some of the funny moments, but I felt like it was a little bit more grounded. It touched on some real topics as well as keeping it, very like it touched on topics without being too political. And then it's just like and it really had it felt like it really had some stakes to it. And then
Oh shit, miss.
uh
Ah,
I I definitely I definitely believe oh boy I definitely believe it should be higher on this list, but I digress.
I didn't see
I
it.
think the blue like people like there was such a hate campaign for that movie just because it's a DC movie, but that movie was honestly really good. And it's just like George Lopez did his thing. The main actor for the movie, I cannot pronounce his name because I actually never heard someone actually. Last time I heard someone pronounce it was a minute ago. It's something with an X in it. Shout out to him. He knows, I'd rather not butcher his name. So at number 7, and this is I know this is some BS because at number 7 is Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2 was good, but I think I would watch Blue Beetle before I watch Aquaman 2, and I recently watched Aquaman 2.
Really?
This I know is BS because number 6 on this guy's list is The Flash, and I'll say this: The Flash is a great bad movie. It
Not a
is a
great
great
bad
bad
movie.
movie. And this is coming from I defend DC to the death of me, but I gotta call it what it is. Acting wise, everybody did their thing. Even Buddy that was out here punching on people in Hawaii. But um um story wise, making the making the hero also the villain thing, I felt like was a bad choice. They might as well since they want to do a Flashpoint paradox type of storyline, they might as well have went all out and actually casted somebody to play Reverse Flash instead of making Flash his own villain, you know. And someone on I believe maybe Facebook, no, I think it was Twitter. Someone on Twitter made this statement saying like a great cast for him would be Anthony Starr. And for those who don't know who Anthony Starr is, that's the guy that plays Homelander on The Boys. And then like to
Mm.
see his face and then think of the yellow suit around him, he would play a hell of a fucking Reverse Flash. Because it's just like some of that zany attitude that he has as Homelander could use as Reverse Flash, and it would work just as well. But beyond that, that's where they kind of messed up. But to see Michael Keaton put the suit back on again, and then to see the action scenes that they put him in, great. To see well, we had Supergirl in the CW, but to see a different version of Supergirl on in the movie, she did her thing, you know. But yeah, the movie's still technically bad, but like it had a lot of great action sequences, a lot of nostalgia, three different Batman, Affleck, Clooney, and Keaton.
Keaton.
So yeah, so in the original world it's Affleck. Then he disrupts the timeline. Then he's getting help from Keaton, and then he tries to fix the timeline, and then he gets Affleck turns into George Clooney. So it was to let the world it was to let the viewers know that the world has been altered at this point. So yeah, I wouldn't put Flash that high, but I will say like me rewatching it is definitely for more of the action sequences because there was a lot of dope action sequences in that movie. Like
I didn't see
Andy
it.
Muschietti, Andy Muschietti, don't let none of these mean ass people say
I
anything
didn't
wrong to you, man. You gave us a bunch of
listen.
great movies, including the It movie as well as It 2. And people gonna sit here and act a certain way with you. You did what you could with the information you was given, and you had your hands were tied due to execs making stupid decisions over your head that you couldn't control. So I already know what it is, bro.
Yeah,
What
I
you
didn't
you were
see
saying
the
something?
Flash because it just had too much drama going on for me.
Yeah, buddy. The main actor, which I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say his name, he was out here in Hawaii, out here boxing
he
people.
was wilding. He was wilding, and I got to stand on that. You know,
Number 5 is the Marvels, which I did see.
should be higher, in my opinion.
Mm,
But that's just me.
Seeing what number 4, 3, 2, and 1 is, I think where 5 is fine where it's at.
Of course. But I'm biased.
Um, that movie got a lot of flack, and I don't. I guess it's weird to me because it's just like, yeah, we're all human. We have our biases, but like, I've never been that biased to the point where I'll go see a movie and be like, oh, geez, I hate these people. And it's just like, I feel like that's what they did with
I
the
go into that
Marvels.
movie
Like,
saying
they
I
were
love
just
these
like, we don't
people.
want to see, yeah, like, I feel like a lot of it's like, oh, we don't want to see like leading female characters in a movie, and it's just like, bro, what is necessarily the problem? Now I get it when they go start going on that I don't need a man rant or whatever, and certain guys feel like it's overkill, but I'm just like at the same time, it's just like one thing that people feel like stuff like that is like is touching too much of a topic, but what they don't realize is that that's been like a thing since the test of time, and it's in comics as well. Like relatability is always been a thing. People want something they can look at and feel like it's something similar to them. Reason why they have different heroes from different backgrounds with different upbringings, because
Right.
we all different people. So it's just like everybody should have somebody to relate to, even though I haven't found mine yet because I'm an awkward ass person. I forgot we on YouTube.
I'm
So
crying.
there's plenty of black characters, but ain't none of them got my backstory. Uh, uh, the movie was good. It was it definitely had a big reveal at the end that spoilers. I should have said that at the beginning of this because I was definitely
Fuck
spoiling a
that.
lot of
We
movies
don't need. Hey,
and what
listen.
goes on
We
them.
not
But
here. We not
spoilers,
here. We not here to please nobody for
spoilers,
spoilers.
spoiler, la spoil, la
Cause
spoile,
that was
le spoile.
crazy.
Um, what I will say is this: is that the movie the movie is honestly good, and the problem is this is what I view, and this is from somebody that enjoys MCU movies, but I wouldn't say I'm like the super craziest Marvel fan. I know about Marvel. I grew up watching certain shows from the X-Men shows and all that stuff, even like the Avengers show and all that stuff, like the animated versions. Now, what I will say is this: I feel ever since Endgame, a lot of
Mm,
MCU fans are still not coming off
mm,
of that high. So the question begins, the question I ask now is that, are these projects actually bad, or are these projects in a place where
talk
they're
about it.
good, but the reason why you feel like they're bad is because you're still off of the high of Endgame. What you have to realize that
Mm.
it took a minute to get to Endgame. P- that franchise started with the Iron Man movie, and then it led to Endgame. This franchise is on a new path, and you have to let them cook. But it's like they're refusing to let them cook. Then they're complaining about everything. I'm like, y'all gonna reach a point where there's no more MCU, and y'all got no one to blame but yourselves. I don't want the MCU to end, and I'm not even the big Marvel fan. I'm more DC than Marvel, and I just watched the DCU. I just watched the DCEU die. I went to
Not
see
die,
Aquaman.
bro.
I watched it die.
I thought you said it was
But
good.
luckily, shout out the game. Yeah, but when I mean die, not in the bad terms, I mean die as it like that's the last DC EU property. Now that's over. Now the new DCU is coming out. So the original movie universe was the DCEU. Now it's the DCU. I'm like, why didn't we call that at the beginning? But okay. So yeah, which is gonna be led by James Gunn and Peter Safran or Safran. I don't know how.
Saffron. Saffron.
Safran. Okay. I kind of like Safran, but I'm gonna say Saffron.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, I'm dying
Uh,
so much.
if any MCU fan hears me, just I would be cautious on how much I complain because and this is coming from two black men that come from black families and black households. You complain too much, you don't get what you want because you could get nothing, and that can
Absolutely
happen
nothing.
because execs are cutthroat. Bob Iger is not playing. He definitely cut the budget back anyway. He like
Nigga, they
reduced
had to.
certain things because he felt like there was too much expense going into the MCU. So now that is cuts are being cut, and that's not because of the money thing. It's just like he just felt like too much was going into it. Now it's going to be even tighter. So
Mm.
like the more you complain, the more it's going to become a thing where it's just like, all right, cool. Bob Iger gonna be like, F it, we done.
Yeah.
Now you got nothing to look forward to. What's the whole point of going to Comic Con now? San Diego Comic Con was lit, and a lot of that beyond you having your own things that you're interested in was thanks to the MCU. And now y'all sitting here about to ruin it when y'all can keep this thing going for at least 2 more decades. Because well, how many years in a decade? 10? Yeah, 2 more decades. But y'all playing because eventually, yeah, the MCU gonna have to come to an end. But I'm like, bro, they trying, and it's just like you gotta respect them for trying. Not
Nah,
everything's
they
gonna hit.
succeeding
Like
right
shoot,
now,
even in
Brody.
the first, yeah, like even with all this turmoil of them getting hate campaign, the MCU is still
I'm
doing good
lagging right
sales
now.
wise. It's just like it's not doing as high as they expected.
Am I
Looking
lagging
at
on
your
that
screen
side,
is
bro?
glitching. I don't know if mine's glitching. Y- your gaming screen is.
Oh my gosh.
Mine's actually pretty clear.
Yeah, my fucking game was just glitching itself. Like my game was glitching, lagging. Like not the stream.
Oh, okay.
The game was actually lagging.
Oh fuck me! Don't do that! Don't do that! Why is she so fast?
I'm just taking these niggas out right now. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Come here. Come on, you gotta
But
hit
yeah,
that, bro.
so MCU fans, I beg of you to be more understanding and patient with Marvel. Understand that they're not going to be able to adapt every little nuanced thing from a comic. You got to let writers be writers, because if that's the case, you might as well just bring in the comic book guys that wrote the comics to be the writers.
Well, half of them dead, so
Exactly. So so my whole thing is that let creators create. I feel like people harp on certain things and want things to stay the same, but I'm like society that's just not how
me,
society works.
me. Now I don't feel that way, but sometimes I can get like that.
But
Sometimes,
you're understandable to a certain degree. There's things you don't like, of course, but like
yes,
at
of
least you
course, but I just deal with
understand.
it. Like what? Would you say? What our mama say?
Understanding.
No, what our mama say? Nigga said,
You can
"Don't
have nothing.
complain. You can have nothing."
Exactly.
Straight
And I'm just like,
facts.
I'm not gonna complain because I'm like, we could legit be looking forward to nothing, and there's just nothing interesting in the theaters. Oh my goodness. What?
Come on, bro. Yo, this game is rigged. Rigged, I tell you. Shit, listen, I condone everything that Marvel has done. They've done some things that I didn't agree with, but I can't really say much because you know why? I'm not in that field. I am in that field, but I'm not in that field. I am a stunt man, bro. That's what I am. Okay. So what my jurisdictions can cover, it ain't them. All right. You tell me what you want to do, where you want to see it. You want to see this flip? You want to see me crash through this house? Say less.
Hmm. Ah!
You thought you was gonna catch me lacking. That's what you thought
Oh
was
no.
gonna happen. Come on, Dolph.
Whew.
Come
Okay,
on.
sorry. I got
Come
scary.
on. Now you
All
do
right.
what you do, man. You
So
listen.
yeah, so for all MCU lovers and watchers as well as myself, just be lenient, be understanding. If you don't like it, chalk it up, throw the deuces up, on to the next one. Cool. It is what it is. Oh my goodness. Ursus loquacious, leave me alone. It's not a word.
Not Ursh's loquacious.
Finish that gin, bro.
Damn, nigga dotting me
Finish that
from that
gin,
far
bro.
is crazy.
One more
They didn't
left.
finish
Let's
the ball.
go. Let's go, boys.
You having a good session over there.
Good looking for the boost, my boy. There's more than one gin. I'll keep
I'm
you here.
saying
You think I'm playing? My name Bartholomew.
the what?
Bartholomew.
Oh, yeah, niggas is over there. Oh shit. My body.
Come on. Speed. Be fast. Come on. I need someone
B.
else to come help. E. 3, 4,
Oh man. Yo,
5,
why everybody
6.
freaking leave the game, bro? 4 against 6 and we still won? Come on, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro.
Ah! Finish the gin! Adrian!
Stop playing with me, bro.
Ah, bro, nobody's working on gins. It's one left, guys. Bro.
All right. What else did it talk about, nigga? Oh, we could do like 15 more minutes of this and I can turn it off.
Well, that's to finish the list. Number 4 is What If season 2, which I just finished watching. Amazing. Even though a lot of people
Fucking
were
amazing.
complaining of how much we were seeing Peggy Carter in it, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know if y'all got something against women, but that's just weird, bro.
Nah, it is.
But
It's like that. It's like that.
yeah. Number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. Amazing movie.
Mm-hmm.
James
Mm-hmm.
Gunn, you did your thing. Welcome to the DC world. Thank you for running the DC world. I think we're in good hands. Number 2 is Spider-Verse 2, the Miles Morales animated,
Mm-hmm.
and then number 1 is Loki season 2,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which was also really good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's to finish
Mm-hmm.
those lists.
It wasn't really good. It
But
was
actually, on
great.
the topic of these lists, yeah,
Ah shit.
on the topic of these lists, when it comes to people need to do better at what they complain about versus what they're passionate about, and then learn to express it a bit better. I feel like that becomes an issue. But I'm noticing a pattern of people feeling away when there's women leads in superhero projects. Women leads and or people of color leads. Well,
Okay, okay, okay,
semi,
okay,
because
okay. All
I
right.
don't really hear too many people complain about Shang-Chi.
Oh, oh, I did. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. Oh, I did.
Oh, you didn't like Shang-Chi?
No, I've heard people complain about it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And what I gotta understand is this. Like I said earlier, comics is about relatability. Back then, it was a bit more racy, so yeah, primary of the characters were mainly one race, and we already know what that is. But at this point, you can't be surprised that there's certain one race changes, which I'm not saying is okay, but there are race changes. Hold on.
He said, "Hold on, be right back momentarily, guys." Was that a shotgun? No, he did not quick snipe me. No, he did not quick snipe me. That is crazy.
I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Yeah.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah. I
Hey, yo,
blinded
why we?
her. What? I'm sorry. I left you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, but yeah. So back to what I was saying. Comics are about relatability. So back when the inception of comics were, there was, I believe there were wars happening at that time, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. So in those comics, there were war-related things, such as the iconic Captain America punching Hitler,
Mm.
because it's about relatability and what's going on in today's times. So it's just like
Propaganda. Propaganda.
that's what I'm saying. So it's just like people are complaining about how things are different, like, oh, it's not like how it was, because that those
First of
comics
all,
and those adaptations were made during that era, and you're going to get certain things related to that time. So I'm just like, you can't necessarily be upset that it's a bit different now, and now women and people of color are getting more shine, because it's not all about you, and that's not to take away from you. It's just saying y'all got plenty of characters to pick from. Y'all gonna be fine. There's never going to be a comic book franchise movie thing or TV movie thing where there's not white folks in it. That's never going to happen. But it's just like, it's at this point, it's not even like, oh, we taking over. It's more just, we got some room at the table now. So just let everybody eat. Let the folks eat. You know, Brie Larson is great. Amani Villani is great. Um,
Amani Villani is great, great.
um, I know I didn't forget my girl name. Oh, Darth. Think Darth. I was just talking about it the other day. Why is her name passing my mind?
Of course, I get hit first. Of course, I get hit first. Come on. Oh, you guys are gonna give me a UAV? Oh, how great! How great!
I said
You guys
Imani,
give me.
Iman Vellani.
I
That's on
said
me.
that. I said that. It's Iman
Tiana
Vellani.
Paris. Tiana Paris
Tiana. Oh, come on.
was
Oh, come on.
they're all amazing in their own right. They're just as amazing as Scarlett Johansson is, you know. So let's be fair on that. Because even when Scarlett Johansson got her own Black Widow movie, people tried to shit on that,
Try
and
to
it's
tear
just
that
like, bro,
shit
y'all
down.
wanted that. Why you gonna cry about something you wanted? And it's just like,
And they
to a
also
certain
cried
degree,
because it took out so long. It took so long.
yeah, it did take too so long. But it's the same thing with the Black Panther thing, because apparently Feige was trying to push for the Black Panther earlier in the like at more at like the earlier times, but they didn't want to greenlight it at that time for whatever reason. But we're not going to talk about that. Um, but yeah, so you know, let's just no one's getting pulled away from the table, but there's just more chairs now. So let's just be cool with the extra chairs and the people coming and popping
Let's
into
be
those seats.
IKEA about it.
Exactly. So it's just like, that's what I'll say on that behalf.
But let's talk
We
about
got
Deadpool
plenty of more
3, though.
topics coming to you guys. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me just land this. We got plenty more topics coming to you guys, so hopefully y'all tune in. We gotta pick like a specific day to do this on a consistent thing, or just do it consistently enough. Keep doing these, but yeah, Deadpool 3, the
Mm,
most anticipated
mm,
film of
mm,
2024, I dare say.
mm.
And this is I and you hear me bring up how much I'm a DC fan. The reason why I say that is because I have DC characters tatted on my arm, and I'm hyped for Deadpool 3. That just shows you. I have 4 DC characters on my arm: Batman, Nightwing, Cyborg, and the Flash. When I tell you I'm a DC fan, I really am a DC fan. But I can't lie, Ryan Reynolds. We haven't even seen a trailer besides the teaser, which was just him sitting in his living room with Hugh Jackman walking by with a mug going upstairs into another room.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
And that was enough to send the internet into a freaking
Send the
frenzy.
internet. It sent me. Fuck the internet. Let's talk about me.
Enough to send Hyper into a freaking frenzy.
Fucking favorite. Do you know how many times I played the Deadpool video game? Over 50
Probably
times.
6.
Over
Oh.
50 times beat it to completion. Pause. Pause. Wow.
I'm assuming they're gonna come out with another one because I'm like, I actually watched the full gameplay of the original, and I was just like, it was actually really entertaining. So it's just like, for them not to make another one would be kind of ridiculous. They even have a joint where they interviewed Ryan Reynolds. It was like a guy interviewing Ryan Reynolds while making him play the game, and then Ryan Reynolds was showing mad love to the voice actor that voiced Deadpool in the game because he also voiced him on some other stuff too. So there's that. Um, there's been plenty of leaks on Twitter, and this is actually something I really want to talk about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
y'all y'all bloggers or paparazzi guys, y'all gotta chill, and y'all leakers, y'all gotta freaking chill, bro. Y'all doing too much. Y'all revealing so much to the point where it's just like I know the movie before I even see the movie. And of course, I'm still gonna watch the movie. Don't get it twisted, because behind the scenes stuff isn't really gonna deter me from that. But in the same light, leave something for imagination. And I'm like, y'all, y'all get off on this like revealing shit, but it's just like, yo, it shouldn't even be like that, you know. And eventually, they're gonna find a way to crack down on y'all. I hope you know that. And honestly, I feel like it should be easy to do that because technically speaking, yeah, you're at a distance while you're taking these unsolicited photos on a movie set. So to be honest, all legitimately, we're getting to the age where technology can trace back to exactly where it came from. So it's just like play if you
Right.
want to. Let Disney put some money into that and watch what happens. Because now y'all playing in a certain realm that y'all shouldn't be playing in. And it's just like all the movie people that own it, they're gonna start freaking what's it called? Using that. It's gonna be like specific like paparazzi security, leaker security. And
Oh.
their whole job is to make sure and watch people that's doing some weird stuff and catch y'all asses.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But yeah, Deadpool 3. Matter of fact, let me go to that list
Mm.
you sent me on IG.
Oh yeah. Go to that. Go to that. Go to that. Go to that.
'Cause it had everything. Yeah, it had everything on there. We talked about past stuff. Let's talk about future.
He's looking. He's looking.
Wait,
He's
did you send that
looking.
to my private or
It's in your regular. Regular.
my reg?
You.
Okay.
You. Movies. Movie guy. You. Why did I just do that? Mad angry. He say you. Movie guy. Regularly. You.
I wouldn't even say angry. It was assertive. Yes.
You are the movie guy. So I send it to your
Yeah, you did send
personal
it to my regular.
gram.
Okay. Let's okay, let's talk about the few like what's coming in 2024. So on January 5th, we got Night Swim. For those who don't know what Night Swim is, I saw the trailer. Basically, it's like this pool in the back of this family's house that the kids like to play in, and there's like some type of demon in it. There's more to it, obviously, that will be revealed maybe in the trailer or just in the movie itself. To do with that what you will. I actually have a love for scary movies, but I can care less about paranormal stuff. I feel like they ran paranormal stuff into the ground. On
Out
to the
the
next.
fucking
Argyle, I don't know what
window.
the hell that is, but it comes out February 12th.
Wait, 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 wait,
Yeah. Um
wait.
get,
I gotta pull it up. Give me a second. I have to pull it up as well.
oh,
Let
the
me pull
picture?
it up. Yes, so I'm here
Copy.
with you. All right, here is that picture. All right,
Yeah, we're
continue.
at Argyle. Argyle I know nothing about, but it comes out February 12th. So that will be Madam Web. This movie's getting a lot of speculation because it's made under
Oh,
Sony. Sony's trying to make their own universe, and
can't wait.
they're succeeding and failing all in the same breath. I won't say failing, but they're succeeding and struggling all in the same breath.
I can't wait.
I
I
think the
just
movie
can't
should be
wait
fine, to be honest.
to
We've never had a
begin.
we never had like a live adaptation of Madam Web anyway, so I'm like, it shouldn't be that much pressure. It's harder to actually do a character that's been reused. Like doing Batman is hard because he's been used so much. Doing Spider-Man is hard because he's been
Mhm.
used so much. Like because you're going to be doing Joker is hard because there's a lineage to that shit. So it's just like there's people that came before you that did that role that did it well. So it's just like it's hard to follow and you gotta make it your own. But yeah, I think Madam Web is gonna do fine for what it's worth. I actually enjoyed the
Me
Morbius
too.
movie as well. That
Honestly,
like, but
bro,
I dig the dark aesthetic of Morbius.
these movies
Like
that you
Sony's
about
world is dark and I
these
love it.
next
Venom, Morbius,
like
Madam Web looks dark as shit.
honestly, bro, it might just be you start everything after everything's from starting from Madam Web on. I'm fucking going to see. I'm gonna keep it real
Okay.
honest with you.
March 1st is Dune.
Oh
I'm
my
not a
god.
Dune watcher. I don't know if you have anything to say on that topic.
I'm going. I'm going.
You got any information about it,
Dune.
or you got any hot take about it, information about it, anything?
Um. Well, it's on the screen. I just put it on the screen.
Yeah, I see. Good shit.
Dune. From what I heard, it's supposed to be really good, and it's supposed to finish the whole rest of the book. That's all I'm gonna
Okay.
say.
All right, cool. After that, we got Kung Fu Panda. Who don't love Jack
Can't
Black? I mean, I
wait.
can't lie. I cannot lie. There's there's certain celebrities that just hold a special place. Jack Black, you are one of them,
Listen,
bro. The day
he could
you
do
leave this
Nacho
earth,
Libre
I
today,
will
and I'll
be
still watch it.
dead ass. The day you leave this earth, I will be broken inside, sir. You are a gift.
A gift.
Know that
That's
if
a
you ever
fact.
hear this pod.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Um, March 29th, with something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Fuck you mean, my boy? You call the
Bartholomew.
Ghostbusters. You call the
No.
you call Bartholomew too. Come on. But yeah,
Come
the new
on.
Ghostbusters coming out. It's following the last one where they did the whole lineage thing with the kids. So
I
that's gonna be
approve of this
dope.
message. I'm happy they went that route in the movie because
I
boy,
will
we will
if
missing
I could direct
this.
it, boy. See, people would hate me if I directed or written some of this shit because I, they made Ghostbusters to be more lighthearted. I would really make a dark aesthetic Ghostbusters, like, but it would be too different. Like, I would want this universe
Boy.
to keep going, but I would want to make my own shit off on the side, like rated R Ghostbusters, like Paranormal Activity meets Ghostbusters type shit. But yeah, I digress. Um, Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, April
Mm,
12th. Can't wait to see
mm.
that. The first trailer's already out. They got Godzilla and Kong running side to side. Kong got some new metal attached arm thingy attached around his fist. So they mean business. Godzilla is looking real pink, real bright pink or whatever that is. So he got a power boost, and they about to fight a big old orangutan.
Orangutan?
Orangutan. It's a
You
big
talking about
old
the
orangutan.
orangutan?
The
Orangutan.
orangutan.
See what I did there? Orangutan. You see what I did there? Orange. Orangutan. Orangutan.
Yeah.
Aha! Knee slapper.
On to the next. This guy. May 17th, the movie If. I don't know anything about this. I don't know if you do.
Pixar movie.
Pixar movie. Oh, okay, yeah.
Anything
So
with
this is gonna
cartoons,
be
bro, you should know I know about it.
yeah. This is going to be some good stuff, and it's probably gonna be a tearjerker, make you cry in the theater a little bit because they're gonna talk about something real in the midst of making a kids movie that's supposed to be for kids, but it feels like it's for adults as well.
Listen,
Um,
Big Hero 6. I'm
Big Hero
telling
6,
you,
fucking amazing.
fucking amazing. Made me cry like, no. Okay, I'm back.
You know what it is about Big Hero 6? I like the intensities that they actually went. Like they kind of went there, especially in the sense when like he was ready to really hurt that dude for killing
Squabble
his
up.
brother. He was like,
Squabble
"Yo,
up.
oh, you killed my brother, bro? You
We
killed
about
my
to
brother?
squabble it, dobble it up. What?
You killed it, my brother? My
Squabble
brother?"
up. I'm about to flame you.
But yeah, May 24th, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I'm not a Mad Max guy. The trailer looked cool,
Um,
but that's not something
it's
I'm gonna
supposed
see.
it's supposed to go from the story of from when she got taken away.
Okay, and this is
But
why we
you're
have
not a
like
fan of
certain
Mad
things
Max,
I
so you
just
probably
don't.
won't know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
exactly. Um, this one I'm definitely gonna see May 24th. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Definitely gotta see
Mm,
that. The story's been great so
mm,
far, so I'm just can't wait to see
mm-hmm.
how it is. Apparently, Caesar's not in this because this is like years after everything that
That
Caesar
thing took
did.
over. Right.
This is supposed to be like society with the apes running everything, and then humans being basically the new apes. So,
Right. I'm looking forward to that.
June 7th, Ballerina, a John Wick spinoff. No
I
trailer. I
can't.
haven't heard much about it yet, but
I
if it's a
okay. You want to hear
John
what
Wick
I've heard about
spinoff,
it? Okay. What I heard about it is this is supposed to be the daughter of John Wick.
oh, I thought it was going to continue that story with the guy Donnie Yen and the lady's daughter, the dude's daughter that because he killed the father in the
Okay.
last John
Right.
Wick.
Wait.
Mhm.
Fun fact. Spoiler. That's John Wick's daughter. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Asian girl?
Yeah.
Nah, nah. When?
Like not like
Nah.
real daughter, not real daughter, like adopted daughter.
Oh, okay.
Like,
You had me because I'm like, bro, this man
come
done
on,
had
man.
someone else kid and had his boy raise it. That's crazy.
Nah, man.
Well,
He,
looking
he,
forward to that nonetheless. I'll say that much.
Ah,
Uh,
shit.
June 14th, June
Every
14th,
black man
Bad Boys 4, keep my wife's name out your fucking
out
mouth,
your
man. Out your
motherfucking
fucking
mouth.
mouth.
Yeah, we're gonna see
Keep
that. We're gonna
my
see that. We're gonna
wife's name
support that
out your mouth.
for
And I'm
life.
gonna stand on business right now. I don't care what anyone got to say about Will Smith. Will Smith is
Talk to
still
him.
my dog.
Talk to him.
Chris Rock is still still important too. It was an
Talk to
unfortunate
him.
situation that went left. But honestly, if you're coming from two black guys' perspectives, that's a normal day in the black community.
You know what I'm
You got
saying?
some
Normal day in the
discrepancies.
neighborhood.
Exactly. You got some discrepancies. Y'all go at it, and then y'all chilling. They'll find their way back to each other. Let them have their time. Y'all want to sit here and intervene like, oh, he should be in jail. I'm like, you must not have grown up in the area where you've seen people get smacked. I've seen plenty of people get smacked for less. You ever
For
stepped on someone's sneaker
less.
and get the shit smacked out of you? All right
Nah,
then.
you ever fight somebody for sneakers you ain't have yet?
You ever stare at somebody too long and they slap the shit out you? Let me know. Okay then.
All
Like
right then. Hold on.
y'all don't understand nothing. I got into a whole debate with a lady on Facebook because she's just like, oh, I'm enabling. I'm enabling. What's it called?
Come on. Get it out. Come on.
I'm
Come
no,
on.
not enabling. I'm victim blaming, and I'm like, I'm
Victim
not
blaming.
because I was saying that like I believe I was telling her like I believe that it's wrong what he did, but I also believe you can't control the situation. You only can control the situation but so much. And she was just like, that makes no sense. I'm like, that makes perfect sense because that's like not knowing someone has a gun and then you get into an argument with them. You're gonna be puffing your chest out until you realize they got a gun on them. Now the attitude and the energy change because now they're flashing the gun and the gun's out. So it's
Yeah,
just
that.
like you can't.
What are
No
you
one
gonna do
saw that
now?
coming. You cannot control how someone's going to react to something you do to them. Just because you feel like it's immature doesn't mean anything. I can say it's immature all I want. That's not going to stop somebody from slapping me in my face if they want to slap me in my face. Well, unless I put my guard up and actually decide to stand on business. But
Stand on it.
which most people should. Honestly, Chris could have swung back if he wanted to, but Chris was trying to secure that bag, so I get it.
You feel me? Just a kid a bag, so he didn't wasn't trying to do none of that. Hit that. Hit it. Nah,
But
nah, my
yeah,
brother.
on to the next thing. Will Smith, we still rocking with you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
All the
Martin
way.
Lawrence, Martin.
All the way.
Um, so that's June 14th. Also on June 14th, we got Inside Out 2.
Did you see Inside Out 1?
I have not.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not because I
Before
didn't really want
Inside Out
to.
2 comes out, I'm gonna need you to watch Inside Out
We'll
1.
we'll watch it on Discord. But
I bet. I bet.
I haven't I haven't watched. I like honestly. it's not even because like, oh, I'm older now. I don't feel the need to watch it because I still watch animated stuff and cartoons and junk, but I just been so onto different types of what I call my personal entertainment. So it's just like that's just having where my head's been. Like I haven't even finished the Toy Story franchise. I stopped at 2, and what we're on 4 now.
Yeah, and I get mad at you
Like
every
4 is
time you
coming up.
remind me, bitch. I get reminded that I get mad every time you say it. Every time. Every time.
and this is
Forget that.
and
You
this is
better
one.
finish Toy Story before you go to Inside Out, motherfucker. All right.
Oh
Anyway,
boy,
but if you don't know
that's a
what
lot.
Inside
That's
Out
a lot of
is,
work.
it's a movie about the human's emotions.
Yeah. So like I got the gist of that, and I believe I actually watched a bit of the breakdown on New
New
Rockstar.
Rock
Shout out
Stars.
to New
Shout out New
Rockstars.
Rock Stars. All right now.
Eric Ross, off-screen producer Brandon, Tommy Bechtold, um,
TB.
the homie Philip, what's it called? Who else? Brandon,
You said Brandon.
Brandon Barrick,
Oh.
Whitney Van Lanningham, Jessica Clemens, MT, Massattainment. We love you, my boy. Even though you're not on there anymore, a lot of y'all aren't on
Matter.
there
We're
anymore,
still
but
rocking with you.
y'all new rock stars to us, man. Y'all always gonna be rock stars to us. But yeah, what's it called? Comic Story and the New Rockstars are two places where you can get most of your information when it
Oh,
pertains to comics and or
and
film
film
and movie.
theory and game theory. Yeah, those two.
Exactly. So but yeah, on to the next. A
Can't wait for this
Quiet
one.
Place Day 1. I am
Can't.
in there. June
I
28th,
am
I
in
am
there
in there.
as
I
quiet as a
watched the first A
motherfucking
Quiet Place
mouse.
and the second one. So this
I
third
watched. I
one,
watched the
I'm
first,
already in there.
second one, but and the behind the scenes stuff. Because my
I
one of
only
my
got much
favorite
to say beyond
actors,
that.
one of my favorite actors is John Krasinski. Because I'm a big,
Mr.
huge Office
Fantastic.
fan. I'm a big, huge Office fan. So yeah,
Uh,
Mr. Jim
I'm about to
Halpert. You know what I'm saying? He got me
I'm about
through
to
some
break your heart
times.
again. I didn't watch Office either.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, okay. I thought you
You
were gonna be
also
like,
didn't watch
what?
Community either.
I watched some of Community,
You
like
didn't watch
sporadic
Community because you
episodes.
said some. You can't just watch
Yeah.
some of Community. You can't just watch some. Continue. Oh, wait, no, I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one.
Okay.
July Tress is the Despicable Me fall. You feel me? I'm gonna be in there with my suit on, doing the minion dance. Beado, 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 beado. In there. You with me? You gonna wear a suit with me? You gonna wear a suit?
Okay.
No, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna break your heart again. Uh. Did I see the first one? I don't
You
even
better
remember.
have. You
I don't
better
even-
have.
I don't even remember. I'm not gonna.
All right, all right. I got you. I got you right now. I got you right now. First, Despicable Me. He had to fight the guy in the orange suit.
Oh yeah. I saw it.
Okay. All right. All right. Right.
Okay.
You just got a bunch more you
Um,
got to catch up on. Shit.
July 19th, Twisters.
Day after
Now,
my birthday.
they're if I'm correct, Twister is already a thing. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like a reboot. That's why they're just calling it Twister
I think it's
alone.
I think it's a reboot. It might be a reboot.
Yeah, it's kind of like how they did with Halloween, like in the 2018
Yes.
Halloween. Like
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So Twister, yeah, we
It could be a continuation. It could be something a different one.
yeah I could care less to watch that.
You know what? You know what's
Which I
crazy? I'm gonna go watch that. You know why? Do you know Universal Studios?
yeah.
They had a Twister ride growing up, like an interactive Twister ride.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go see it because that's the last thing I've experienced of the Twister movie was the Twister ride years after the Twister movie came out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that. We talked about Deadpool.
July 26th, Deadpool, of course. That shit is so far away still.
I don't
Um,
care.
August 9th, and this is honestly random to me because I don't know who really asked for this, but okay.
Oh, a lot of people asked for this. Oh, a lot.
Borderlands?
A lot of people asked for this.
Borderlands.
A lot.
I don't I've never played Borderlands. I've only looked at I remember looking at the case at GameStop at all the times I stopped in GameStop and looked at that guy with the mask with the light up eyes.
All right.
And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I know.
Listen, all right. Since you've never played Borderlands, we're gonna play that on stream. Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, yeah.
Oh god.
Not now, but soon.
I know, but oh god. After that, August 16th is Alien. What's this say? Romulus? I don't know why for a minute I thought it said Formula. I'm bugging.
Me
Alien
too.
Romulus. I I
I'm
wasn't
just
really a
guessing.
bit like I wasn't a big Alien franchise person either. Like
I was.
I like the Alien aesthetic the same way I like the Predator aesthetic, but I didn't. It's one of those things where I like the aesthetic, but I don't care. Like I care less about the movie itself. Like I enjoy looking at them, but I'm like, I don't really need to see the movie. Like I appreciate them though. August 30th, Craven the Hunter, which people are
Yup.
skeptical about. Uh, I'm gonna still see it. Like I said, I stand on when it comes to these comic book movies. I stand on business.
Stand on
Uh,
business because we gotta see it. Because you know why? We wouldn't have it if it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Better than nothing. Come on. September 6th, Beetlejuice 2.
I'm actually looking forward to
They
this a
kind of
lot.
took pretty long to. They took pretty long to make the second one, but
I
if
mean,
some of the original actors and actresses are up for it, cool. Um, September 13th, Transformers 1, the last
I want
Transformers
to see what they do
came
with
out really well.
this.
And
Yes, that's why.
spoiler for
Yeah,
anybody that don't know, the Transformers world has connected to the GI Joe world, so Transformers and GI Joes exist in the same universe, which is going to be
thank you,
very interesting. So
Hasbro.
there might be a scenario where freaking Snake Eyes is piling like beaming down a road next to a transformer or in a transformer, like about to slice somebody up while whoever the transformer is about to shoot with like a repulsor cannon or something. So
Sounds fun to me.
that'd be cool. October 4th, Joker Folie et Deux. Deux. Folie et Deux.
We have some very critique brains when it comes to this movie.
What I will say is this. I'm gonna just get it out here, and I don't really care for anyone that hears this and disagrees. Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing actor, and the first Joker movie was an amazing movie. But I do not view Joaquin Phoenix as a Joker, and I never will. I enjoy the movies as its own thing, and I never will view Joaquin Phoenix as a Joker. And that's just my take on it. This has been my TED Talk.
My TED talk is the Bronx don't look like that. And back in those times, the Bronx wasn't like that, yo. I'm telling you right now, it was crack on them stairs. It was weed being sold at the end of that motherfucking staircase. You want to know why? Hey, Darth, I used to live across the street from the stairs. Those exact stairs.
So you saw Joaquin dancing down them motherfucker,
No,
man.
I moved like a couple years later. But nigga, I lived on that block. That block is not that clean. Them stairs is not that level. I'm telling y'all right now.
But I'm saying when you saw a couple Joaquins dancing down that joint, they
Oh,
was
I
just
saw a
high
couple
off crack.
Joaquins.
They were on crack.
It was
They
Joaquin,
was hitting that.
Julio, Javon. Yeah, that's my hot take.
Yeah. So can't wait to see it. Lady Gaga,
Oh
she
yeah, I'm
did
waiting.
really
I
well
want to
in
see
her
that.
other movie, in the other movie she did with
I consider her an
Ashton
actor now,
Kutcher.
an actress now.
Yeah, yeah.
She's an actress.
Um,
She
them,
conquered singing, and now she's conquering acting. I respect it.
yeah, yeah. So I think it's gonna be good. But like I said, I don't view it as a Joker movie. I never will. Moving forward, November 8th, which is a weird time to drop this movie. Honestly, this should drop in October, but November 8th is Venom 3 with Tom Hardy. I almost forgot his name for a second.
Tom Hardy.
I'm assuming this might be the final Venom. I don't really see them making a Venom 4 because I feel like they're writing themselves into a wall. And I'm like, honestly, I'll say this much, if they do not introduce some Spider-Man into this world, this Venom franchise is for nothing. The first one created shock value and people really liked it. The second one, people were a bit skeptical about it.
Well, it did really
Cool.
well because they
It's still
had Carnage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now it's just like, all right, yeah, I can't just keep making Venom fight people. Like we need Venom needs Spider-Man, Spider-Man needs Venom. So it's just like I don't know which one you want to pick. You got three guys to pick from because they're all under contract. They're willing to do more movies. Yeah, acting like most people that watch this stuff don't know about how contracts work, but usually when you come back for something that also has multiple franchises under it, they you tend to sign a certain amount of movie deals. Reason why, like during the original saga, Tom Holland signed like a 4 or 5 movie deal. So then towards the end of it, that's why he was concerned not knowing which ones he would pop up into because it's all, they got to play it by ear based on when the information is given to them. So it's
Hmm.
the same thing with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. It's already confirmed. Well, take this loosely, but it's pretty much confirmed. It's already confirmed that Maguire is going to be in Secret Wars. So if they're willing to use him still in the MCU, and I'm assuming that they're still willing to use Garfield as well. Sony's probably going to use them for some of their properties on the other side because if they're going to introduce Madam Web, that means they're going to try to interweave a whole universe. So that means there could be another iteration where because Sony already said they want to make another iteration where Holland,
Hmm.
Maguire, and Garfield meet up again and go on a mission
Fuck up
and do
Venom.
stuff. So it's just like, what better than to do it against Venom? And I'm not saying all three of them. Honestly, out of all three of them, to really give someone a good arc, I would say let Garfield be the one to pop up in Venom 3.
Hot
Garfield
take.
Spider-Man.
Hot take.
Yeah,
He's my favorite Spider-Man.
thanks. Um, hold on.
Definitely my favorite Venom. I mean, favorite Spider-Man because he was the most comic book accurate Spider-Man.
Yeah, he definitely had all the components to really be a good Spider-Man from when he was Peter Parker, even though people
Mm-hmm.
felt like he was more like an outcast and like a nerd. And it's just
But
like,
he was.
okay, I mean, what people have to realize, and I feel like a lot of people that view this are people that never been an outcast or a nerd, and this is coming from a prior outcast.
And prior nerd.
I wasn't a
Still
nerd. I
am.
was never that smart. Like people think I'm smart. Like people think I'm smart,
I
so
was
I'm
the
like, I'm not
nerd.
that smart. This is coming from a prior outcast. Okay, he was a nerd. I was the outcast. It it it's basically the same feeling if you really want to get down to the nit and grit. And on top of that, it's not like he didn't show his intelligence. He was sitting there. There was a point where there was one scene where he was making makeshift web fluid because he ran out and he
In
had to make more.
class.
This is what I'm saying, and like those little things matter. And then his suit is the most practical in the sense out of all three of them because it's not overly high tech. It's just a suit that he put together pretty well, and then he got his little web shooters. So it's just like it really all depends. Your preference is your preference, but I will say Andrew Garfield definitely has the best overall. Like I feel like they didn't give him the shake because they missed Maguire too much,
Oh yeah,
and then
I'm with
once
you.
his shit went down, then they gave Holland the chance. The reason why people like Holland's because they missed Spider-Man in general, and I'm just like,
And
bro,
he's the most comic book physically accurate in terms of like
yeah,
size, age. Yeah, because he was the one that got casted as Peter Parker, as Spider-Man Peter Parker, as a teenager, like 18, who looks
oh really?
younger than 18.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Right. Andrew Garfield got the role at 25. And
Oh wow,
what's his nigga name?
Tom Holland,
Um no, the first one.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire got it, he was in his like in his close to his 30s and played a high schooler.
Yeah, like, they've been pointing that out. They've been pointing that out because there was other actors and actresses in that movie that like you could tell that they're older, and I'm like, yeah, you got them playing high school guys, and I'm just like, bro, they so disconnected from high school, they don't even know what high school is anymore. What?
But then again, it was one of the biggest comic book movies to come out.
But see, Andrew Garfield, his universe is the reason why we shouldn't complain that much. Because what did we do when we complain? And I'm not even speaking on myself, but I'm just saying for those
They
that
take
did
it
complain, what
away.
did y'all do? They took that shit away.
For
And then the
how many
only reason
years? Forever.
Holland didn't pop up until what, 2016?
Yeah,
Um,
just about.
Garfield's last performance as Spider-Man before the meetup one is 2014. So like basically like 2 years went by before the next one popped in. Now that seems relatively short, but what y'all have to realize is that y'all have to be thankful of the MCU to even strike up that deal because Sony had to come to the table and be like, you know what, we'll let you do that. Because Sony could have said fuck no, and then Spider-Man could have sat on the bench a little bit because it's not like what y'all don't know is that when it comes to these companies, the all every character and project is under a certain IP, and that's what a lot of people don't know. IP stands for individual property. So the Spider-Man IP
Was passed
is
around.
belongs to Sony unless Sony doesn't use it. But there's a certain time amount. Yeah, there's a certain time limit to how long you can use it if you choose to use it or not use it. So if I own the Spider-Man IP and I don't use it for, let's say, like 6 years, and 7 years is the time limit before it goes back to be shopped around, basically I would have to use it within that time frame. So now, if I don't, then I have to basically let it be shopped around and put it up basically for someone to take. So that's the main reason why they pumped out and let um, the MCU and Disney do what they did with Tom Holland Spider-Man is because they want to make sure that they kept their IP because they know that Spider-Man is a money-making IP. So that's not something you want to give up easily. And that's why people wonder why there's so many iterations of certain movies. The Lion King remake and all these different things is because they have to hold on to those IPs and they
Facts.
can't just let it go up into the. So there's just like, oh wow, I hate this new iteration of it. I mean, it wasn't meant for you. One, two, they they gotta hold on to it. Those are the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the rules were like you
Mm-hmm.
could just own your IP and not have to worry about it, we would see less recreations. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works.
No, it does not, my brother.
But yeah, so on to the next, because your boy's getting thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Gladiators 2, November 2nd.
but yeah, I'll let you take that one because I know nothing about gladiators.
Did you see the first one?
No,
It's an
I
old
never really
movie.
cared
It's a
to.
really it's a really old movie. So it's pretty much going from a different perspective.
For
I
anyone that
don't
listens
know.
to this, what piques my interest is like I like slashers when it comes to scary stuff. So like Jason, Michael Myers type stuff. On the other
Thrillers,
side is comic
horrors.
slashers, comedies, and superhero movies or series TV shows. If it's movies or TV shows that involve killing, comedy, or like superhero stuff, I'm there. Or oh yeah, and murder mysteries. Murder mysteries. That's the fourth one. So
Mm.
those are like my top four. I don't even have a five. That's the top four. So
Uh,
yeah.
Mine would be animation. One,
Oh yeah, animation number five. Sure. Close
action,
that out.
action, boom, boom. So anything that has loud sounds and some explosions or some cars or some gunfire. Um, Comedy, yeah, self-explanatory. Um, uh, Thrillers, but someone has to die. I'm sorry. I need to know someone dies in this movie because if I see another fucking thriller where no one dies, i.e., paranormal activity, yeah, I can do without it.
They die in paranormal activity. It's just suggestive.
No, no, I'm not. I
They
don't
su-
want to see.
they
I don't want
suggest
to.
that they
I don't
died.
want to
They just
pay
don't
for a
tell us.
suggestion. Okay, I don't want to pay for a suggestion. I want to pay for someone dying. Okay,
Oh,
that's what I paid for. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
I understand, brother. What's next?
December 13th, Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim.
Another
I am a
franchise I ain't watch. I was a Harry
yeah,
Potter guy.
I'm a Lord of the Rings fan because it was a lot harder book to read than Harry Potter. Again, nerd talking. Nerd
Understood.
talking. So the storylines are a lot better in Lord of the Rings. More adult. I wouldn't say better. More adult than Harry Potter. That's all I gotta say. You ain't
Okay.
really pretty much don't seen Lord of the Rings, so hey, you gotta watch it.
I have no take on. Yeah, I have no take on this. All I know is Schmiegel,
I got
and you
takes
shall
on
not
these
pass.
last ones, bro. I got takes on all these last ones. Ha!
All right.
December
What's the
13th.
next one?
Karate Kid.
Oh
This
yeah.
is
Uh,
the combination of the old Karate Kid we grew up with and the TV
the new
show.
Mr. Miyagi.
Well, technically, it's old Mr. Miyagi with new Karate Kid. I mean, with
Ah.
old Karate Kid, but
Oh
with
yeah,
a
yeah,
new
yeah.
Karate Kid, if that
I
makes
see what you mean.
sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So the Karate Kid is not going to be Jaden. He's no longer that Karate Kid.
Mister, I hate it here.
Yeah, he's no longer that Karate Kid. They're going back to how it used to be, and they're casting an actual kid that does karate through the United States to play the Karate Kid in this movie. So if you're any kids out there
That's good.
and you like the kick and scream, and you nice with the fights and know how to read your lines, I didn't say just know how to fight. You know how to read some lines and knows how to act professional. I'm not talking to you people who like to fight for fun. You have no discipline. Okay. Next, December 20th, we got
Um,
Sonic 3.
yeah.
This will be the Sonic movie that
Coming out on my
finally
birthday.
gets to see Sonic versus Shadow.
So
Aren't you
for those who
excited?
don't know, in the first movie, it was Sonic basically teaming off with Eggman. In the second movie, Eggman came back, but it was Sonic teaming off with Knuckles. But then
Knuckle up.
they put they emotions to the side and teamed up. Then now it's Sonic teaming up with Shadow, which is going to be actually interesting because Knuckles and Tails stay with Sonic now. So I'm like, from my perspective, if I were to make like that opening scene where like they finally run into Shadow for the first time, I would let Shadow spank the fuck out of Tails and Knuckles, specifically Knuckles, just to show that difference in power. Like you had a tough time teeing up with Knuckles. I'm on a different level. Like I'm Shadow. I'm on a
Smackety
different
smack
level.
smack smack.
And he just starts teeing up Knuckles and just putting Knuckles on his back. Like, nah, you sit down, little bro. Your hand's good, but my hand's better. Like
My hands, these hands work, boy.
overtime, no breaks,
Overtime. Yeah, I can't wait for this
no
one.
shift lead.
That one's gonna be at end of the Christmas. I can't wait for.
But yeah.
Now, let's talk about the next movie that's coming out on the same day. Y'all gonna hate me, internet. Y'all gonna freaking hate me.
Oh boy.
But this Mufasa, the Lion King movie, is not what I
Uh,
want to fucking see.
you
You
want to
know
tell them
why?
about how you feel?
Oh, I'm gonna tell them how I feel. Clear his throat, clear his throat, clear his throat. That live action
Oh
Lion
boy.
King movie was trash.
Beyonce.
I don't care for Beyonce. I don't care for Donald Glover. I care for
That's
Childish
crazy.
Gambino.
That's crazy. They're the same person.
They're not the same person. They're not the same person. The Donald Glover that I know played in Community, and that's not the Donald Glover that was in the live action movie. The person that was in that movie was Childish Gambino because he sang.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There was no comedic anything. None. Two, they didn't have to make it live action. They didn't have to make it live action, but they wanted to make money, so they put Beyonce's name attached to it.
Beyonce.
Now, I work with children. You know, when I try to strike conversations up with children about what's their favorite movie of what's their favorite cartoon movie, they tell me Lion King, and I go, "Oh, what's your favorite part?" "Oh, when Beyonce sings." I go, "Beyonce?" And they go, "Yeah." I'm like, "You never seen the other one? There's another Lion King movie. Do you know how hurt I feel being a former animator who went to college for animation? That our kids are now don't even watch the cartoons that came out that they brought out of the vault for people to see. Do you remember them locking up movies? Remember that, right?
Yeah.
Where they put it back into the vault and we can't see them for a long time.
Yeah.
They brought them out the vault because DVDs were available. Now you can watch them on anywhere, on any internet. But that's my hot take on the live action Lion King. Disney, you fucked up.
Um, I already knew his hot take, folks. I don't really have that much of a gripe with it. I as someone that saw it when it came out, because I worked at a movie theater during that time, it didn't really rub me too. Even though a lot of my like beyond just Hyper, a lot of other friends of ours have also shared the same sentiments that Hyper shares.
Timon
So
and Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa got cut. They scenes. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. I'm done being angry.
yeah,
I'm done.
so for what it's worth, we respectfully agree to disagree. um and we
Respectfully.
just if the trailer's looking right, I think I might mess around with it. But yeah,
Oh,
what's
I'm gonna go
next?
see it. I never said I wasn't gonna see it. I said I'm gonna hate it, but I'm going to go see it.
You're gonna see it just to hate it.
I'm going to see it just to hate it, but I'm going to see it because I am that much of a Disney fan.
Mm,
So I have to give them support of my money because I support Disney.
gotcha.
Disney, Pixar, Illumination.
Illumination.
Yeah, that's the people who made Despicable Me
Yeah, I know.
and the Super Mario movie.
Elimination.
All right. I think we can end the stream here. I
That
mean,
was
we
the
can
last
end
movie.
this. I mean, yeah, Mufasa was the last movie. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah,
So
shout out to those that's
very
gonna
good.
watch. It's been great. This is the SCU Black Hole Cast, a podcast coming to a ear near you, I should say, because it's
An ear, a
a listening
car,
ear. Come
a
on.
speaker.
Oh, yeah. I am Daddy Darth 20, and this is Hyper Stunt Mode, or you could just call him Hype.
You feel me?
And yeah, we'll be back very soon.
You feel me? Talk to you later, my guys.
Our pilot is done. This is our first pilot.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.